My next guest is the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons, here with Sharpie, who just was featured in the highlights playing, and instead he looks at me and goes, "You have a nice set. This is pretty good." Did you not see that highlight of you?
No, I saw it. I saw it. It looked good. It looked real good.
Thank you for being here. You look great. You're here on behalf of Sharpie. I'm sure you're signing autographs here at Media Row, and this is all about you being a lefty. Tell me about why you work with them.
Right. No, I work with them because it's a high-performance pen, and, as a high-performance athlete, you want to work with things that's high-performance as well. And obviously, for a lefty, you spoke on being a lefty, using a Sharpie S-Gel pen, it's no smear, no smudge. And I'm the OG rookie. And this year is our newest rookie of the year is Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame. So me and Rome, we started it off, and it's been going since.
Yesterday I had to sign something. I was at NFL Honors. I was wearing a gown, and I signed something in green marker, and my entire hand got dirty, and I got it all over my dress. And I was like, I should be in a Sharpie commercial.
Yeah, you got
because I could have used this to leave my mark on and off the stage last night. I'm not kidding. It's a true story.
Exactly. Yeah, Sharpie, you don't got to worry about that. So we got to get you in that next.
Left-handers know, and if you're a right-hander, you still obviously have the iconic and really dependable. Like if Sharpie, it's Sharpie and everybody else.
Right.
Okay, now let's get to you. There's a bit of an elephant in the room named a Lombardi Trophy right over here, and it is okay. You looked at it. That's interesting because a lot of players will not look at it. This is the real thing.
I just won't touch it.
This is the one you don't want to touch it.
Nah, not.
And I know why. How does that work?
You can't touch it till it's yours.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
When you look at this, and somebody will get this on Sunday, what is the relationship you have with wanting to be the guy that gets handed that so you can finally put your lefty Sharpie paws on it?
I mean, that's everybody's dream. Obviously, as a kid, you grow up and you're like, I want to make it to the NFL. But, like, as you get older, you learn, like, you don't just want to make it. You want to win. You want to win all the games, and you want to make it to be able to hold that trophy up and say that that's something that you accomplished. So that's definitely something that I want to do one day, and it'll get done.
It'll get done. I love to hear it. It has to get done if only if your knee's okay.
Right.
Where are we in the process with the knee?
Yeah, I'm doing real good right now. I just met with my doctor yesterday. He likes where I'm at, and we starting to get things going. I'm doing a lot of strengthening and stuff right now, so I know I'll be back and ready whenever the time comes.
Has it been like a test of patience? What have you learned about yourself through the process? It happened week 11.
Yeah.
So not too long ago.
I wouldn't say too much of a test. I kind of knew what to expect. It's my third time going through it now, so I kind of knew what to expect, and I knew how to attack the rehab process so that I can be better after.
Do you think you're ahead of schedule?
I think
schedule?
Maybe a little bit ahead.
Week 1's coming.
It is.
Is that your goal, week 1?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I hope to see you out there. That'd be amazing.
I will.
You're here with Sharpie. I thought we'd play a little game. Sign or decline, okay? I'm going to give you a statement. If you sign off, you sign it. If you disagree, you decline. Ready?
Okay.
You could beat any of your Falcons teammates in a game of one-on-one. Are you signing that?
Sign.
Tell me more about your game.
I always pick me. It don't matter what it is. I always pick me.
What are you bad at?
I'm not bad at nothing.
Nothing? Okay, love that. Florida produces the best football players hands down.
Sign. Athletes, football players, everything.
I need to hear your argument over everybody else.
It ain't no argument.
There's nothing?
There's no argument.
Okay, Atlanta has the best food in the country.
I'm going to sign. Yeah.
Tell me more.
Well, I just feel like I spent so much time in Florida, growing up. I feel like at home, my mom's at home, so I feel like her food the best, so that's in Florida.
Okay, that's the right answer. You're going to sign off on that with your Sharpie. A trip to Costco is the perfect way to spend a Saturday.
Decline.
Really?
Decline.
I don't even know, why did we ask that?
Because whenever they told me I was a starting quarterback, I was in Costco actually.
Oh.
So I feel like that might be the reason, but I'd rather just be at home.
95 pounds of cream cheese and some now and laters. What were you doing there?
Nah, I was just going there shopping, and then I just got the phone call.
Are you a sample guy?
No.
You're not?
No.
Like when you see me, you won't go get it?
Nah.
I don't either. I'm embarrassed. I don't know why.
Nah,
I have performance things that you won't go get a sample?
No, I'm trying to be in and out.
Yeah, Richard, you hear that? He doesn't get Shots fired at my producer. It's more fun being a lefty quarterback.
Sign.
Why?
Because we do it the best.
Yeah, and unique and rare, and I love that. I saw Bijan Robinson last night in the middle of my green ink dress crisis. He was DJing last night at NFL Honors. I know, I saw. If you had to ask him to play one track that describes your off season right now, what is it? Hey, DJ.
Describes my off season?
Yeah.
To be honest, it'll be I don't know.
No song?
I don't know. I wake up in the morning, I listen to gospel all morning.
I was just thinking.
And then I play
song.
like all my rap stuff later in the day.
Which gospel song would you have, Bij?
I would say I Smile. I'll go Kirk Franklin.
Okay.
Even when I'm hurt, I smile.
I love that.
I like that.
And you're getting closer to smiling than not hurting, which we love, and closer to this Lombardi. Okay, can we go back to week 4, please?
Week 4,
Yes.
Let's do it.
What do you remember? Let's take a look. Look up at these TVs. You threw a career high, 313 passing yards. You were on one. 43 came on this dime right here to Drake London down the sideline. In honor of our friends at Sharpie, is this the signature part of your game? Get it?
For sure. I like that. I like that. It is. That's what I like to do, push the ball down the field and, give my guys a chance to make big-time plays. And this was a fun game. Definitely, we were clicking on all cylinders on offense this game.
I keep hearing next step out of you. You want to take the next step. You expect the offense to take the next step under this new leadership. Can you sort of, if you had a Sharpie and a canvas and you could draw me the picture of what that next step looks like, what does it look like?
I would say postseason. We got to make it to the postseason. I feel like we have the team to do it. We have the guys to do it, and obviously we got new coaching staff come in, and we definitely high on those guys. And we're able to keep Brick, our defensive coordinator, and he did a great job with the defense last year. So for the offense, we got to do our part and make sure we're in that postseason and playing for something big. Was
the first interaction with Stefanski a phone call or in person?
The first one was a phone call. I don't even know if he was in Atlanta yet. I think he was still trying to move all his stuff. So he called me like that same day, and we had a conversation. Can
you take me into the conversation? I don't want to know the details, but I guess I want to know the dominant feeling that you had, the feeling you had after talking to him.
No, it felt great. I feel like for him, for me, I feel like I'm a family-oriented guy, and I love my family and I love the people around me, and I put my family over football. I go faith family football. So he asked me about my family. So I was excited to be able to hear him ask me about that. And it wasn't just straight to football. He wanted to get to know me as a person. So that was really good.
And then the second meeting was let's talk ball?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. Have you sat with him yet?
It was quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. He was in and out of the building. Obviously, he still has his family, back in Cleveland and stuff like that. So he's been trying to settle in. So.
Michael, how excited are you for him to take this team to that next step?
I'm very excited. I hear nothing but great things about the offense, and I'm super excited. I hear that this offense will definitely bring the best out of me and allow me to play very good football. So I look forward to it.
I love that. I want to ask you, you're candid faith family football.
Yeah.
Tied at the top, family and faith, I'm sure. You were so, I admire your eloquence in putting your thoughts out to the world. When you do that, you never know how it's going to be interpreted. Yeah. That's just the part of the game.
Right.
If you go back to that Instagram post, why did you post that?
Yeah, that's just how I was feeling. I see some people trying to twist it up and make it seem about whatever Matt Ryan said in his pressure before, but because of the timing of it. But I'm not an overthinker. I don't really think too much about that. I don't play the whole media game and stuff like that, social media game. But I just posted because that's what I was feeling. I feel like I've been through a lot in my journey to get to where I'm at today, and it's a lot of stuff that I don't say out loud, and I just expressed it through that post, and it had nothing to do with anything else other than what was exactly said. What you saw that was said, that's what it was about.
It was in a vacuum. It's how you were. I think it's important for you to be able to say that because people are twisting it. So to set the record, it wasn't about, I think, Stephen A.
Yeah.
It wasn't about Matt Ryan.
I don't even know what Stephen A. said.
Right? Said something.
Yeah, so I don't.
There was something.
Man, it's nothing. It don't got nothing to do about nobody else but me. It's about me, my life, and what I go through each and every day.
Yeah, I want to say people are quick to miss it. You said twist. It's a perfect way to say it. I want people to understand. I don't know that you've done this research. We did. You've played 14 NFL games so far. 14, just 14. I want you to look at these statistics right here. And your start to your NFL career up against the last two MVPs and how they started their career. So I want to, Matthew Stafford and Josh Allen, look at these numbers, it's very equal. When I show you this, what sticks out to you or where does your head go?
Man, I know who I am as a player. I know who I am as a person. You know, I don't let the whole outside world get to me. You know, I know what I can do on the football field, and I'm gonna show that. You know, but yeah, first 14 games starting, only 14. I heard somebody say I haven't even played a full season yet, so technically I'm still a rookie. But that don't matter. That don't matter. Everybody want to see us win football games, and that's my job, to help us win football games, and that's what I'm gonna do. So. Whenever that start happening, you know, the story will start flipping.
Michael, you as a quarterback, it's almost like your obligation to use every resource available to you, every tool you can, every minute, every bit of faith, all of it matters. It's like such a small margin for error. I'd like to know how you view the advantage of having Matt Ryan back in the building, in charge, as far as a quarterback to quarterback. Like, what is the best use of that resource?
Yeah, I feel like he knows how to win. He knows how to win here, and that's the biggest thing. You know, he knows how to win here. He knows what it looks like, and you know,
MVP.
Yeah, MVP. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. You know, I feel like I got a lot of respect to him and what he's done for the Falcons organization and his career, you know, in general. So to be able to have him in the building, to be able to have him as a resource, somebody that, you know, I know I can go to at any point to ask his perspective on different things, playing the position. That's
Did he say that? Did he say, reach out to me? What's been the message from him?
No, for him, he's just always like, hey, I'm open. You know, you can call my phone whenever. You know, we can go sit down and get lunch whenever. You know, he's a guy that he has no ego at all. You know, he's never been, you know, nothing but genuine to me, and just always giving me whatever resources I need.
I love it. Okay, let's wrap this with Sharpie. I'm staring at him here. We're going to leave them for some autographs. How is Sharpie helping you hit your mark and leave your mark?
Yeah, like I said, it's a high-performance pen, you know, and I signed all my biggest contracts with the Sharpie S-Gel pen.
Okay.
So that's how it's helping me leave my mark. You know, I'm leaving my mark on that piece of paper, and, you know, like I said, it's no smear, no smudge, and it writes very smooth and bold, so I really enjoy it.
I love that. We've got CeeDee Lamb coming up on the show. We've got Puka Nacua up on the show. We've got a fellow quarterback, Bryce Young, and Jaxson Dart stopping by the program. Great to see you.
Yeah.
And good luck next year. I can't wait to see you one step closer to this guy.
I know it.
Playoffs are on the agenda for our friend with Sharpie, Michael Penix Jr.